Why did the US and Mexico go to war in 1846? Let's dive into the turbulent years leading up to this explosive conflict. In 1830, Mexico was newly independent from Spain, but the nation was in chaos. The young republic faced numerous challenges. With internal rebellions and a fear of Spanish reinvasion, Mexico struggled to maintain control over its vast territory. The political instability was exacerbated by economic difficulties. Meanwhile, the United States was hungry for expansion. The concept of manifest destiny, the belief that the U.S. was destined to expand across the continent, Texas declared independence from Mexico in 1836. This was a significant event, as Texas had been a part of Mexico since its independence from Spain. The U.S. hesitated to annex it due to political divisions over slavery, but after James K. Polk's election in 1844, annexation was on the table. Polk was a strong proponent of westward expansion. Polk wasn't just eyeing Texas. He wanted California and New Mexico too. These territories were seen as valuable additions to the U.S., but Mexico refused his purchase offer. The refusal was a significant setback for Polk's expansionist ambitions. Polk moved troops into the disputed zone between the Rio Grande and Nueces River, escalating tensions. Texas was annexed on December 29, 1845, becoming the 28th state. Mexico didn't recognize Texas's independence or the U.S. claims, leading straight to conflict. The situation was a powder keg waiting to explode. On April 25, 1846, Mexican cavalry attacked U.S. soldiers in the disputed zone, killing a dozen. They besieged an American fort on the Rio Grande, but General Zachary Taylor's reinforcements defeated them at Palo Alto and Resaca de la Palma. Polk used this incident to convince Congress to declare war on May 13, 1846. The declaration marked the official start of the Mexican-American War. Though Mexico never officially declared war, the conflict had begun. The war would last for nearly 2 years. The U.S. aimed to expand but wanted to avoid appearing as the aggressor. This was a delicate balancing act for the U.S. government. Even Ulysses S. Grant, who opposed the war, later claimed the U.S. advance to the Rio Grande was a deliberate provocation. Grant's perspective highlights the controversial nature of the U.S. actions. Stay tuned for Part 2, where we dive into the war itself and its aftermath. The story of the Mexican-American War is one of ambition, conflict, and the reshaping of a continent.